everybody.
I'm Joe.
I'm welcome to Joe and Al Learn Kerbal Space Program. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joe and Al Learn Kerbal Space Program.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Al, and here we are with Space Shark. We are on week 2 of our mission to take him back to Laythe in the fiction.
I want you to repeat what you said earlier about what we have to do. All we have to do is...
We have to stop him from burning up on re-entry.
You said we have to solve the re-entry problem. From what I remember, we launched him here, and everything exploded.
Or no, he got all the way up and was coming back, and then all of a sudden he was like, "No."
I remember a lot of confusion about Delta V too, which was, I guess, my main point with that. If you remember that,
I remember you yelling about things. Would you now that we're not in the throes of anger
I had a hard time
other.
Explaining what I meant, which was basically that we have had ships where, we plan on using a certain engine in space once we're there, right?
Correct.
But we've never done the calculations the way you've done them, where we shut down the other engines to see the Delta V that has left. We've always just taken the total Delta V and used that. So it was.
Well, the fact that we've always done it that way doesn't mean that's good.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Listen, NASA is founded on tradition and not ever innovating.
I'm gonna put some radiators on these fins. What do you think?
Sure.
You don't remember that getting really, really hot?
I remember that getting really, really
problem?
hot. I don't know that. I think radiators maybe. You don't think that ruins the aesthetic? I guess it's not too bad.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look too bad at all. I think it's fine. It's a robot shark.
and for the record, we're just not using the space station.
Not if we can help it. I gotta figure out how to get... So this thing here...
So my baby...
flips around.
This is just being ignored now that we have a shark.
You demanded that we built it, and we built it.
Because we can use it! Yep. Nope. I gotta put more radiators on. Perfect.
Okay. Is there a way to get... Space Shark not to flip around so much on re-entry?
I doubt that. Well, one in the butt and one in the mouth?
No comment, but yes, okay.
I'm talking about heating shields, Albert.
Yes. One like that.
Oh, yeah.
There's absolutely nothing that could possibly go wrong.
So, I'm gonna theme this up. Ready?
Okay.
What were your thoughts on the Meg, Albert?
Oh, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
For what it was. I don't. I get that some people criticized it, and I'm like, yeah, but the big shark.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
did you miss the gore?
No,
in a shark
not at
movie?
all. No.
Really?
No.
Well, I guess I don't understand what exactly that means. Was there just no blood at all?
Mate, it's a giant shark.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no blood in a mega shark movie either. I don't... in a shark movie the gore is... First of all, there's always the shot. Every single shark movie, there's the shot where they go to pull the guy out of the water and, his legs are missing.
Right.
It's just always there. And they didn't do that because... I don't think they did that, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, they might have. That might have been in the movie. It was a wild time at the theater. I can tell you that. There we go. That's what I like. Look at that. That's real centered. But there was a big shark, and he attacked some boats. He even did the thing I've always wanted to see in a shark movie, where the shark is going after shark finners. I really want to have a whole movie where it's just the shark the shark is fighting against shark finning guys.
Uh-huh.
That's my dream shark movie that I would make if I could make a shark movie. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was the Meg was a fantastic time at the movies for me.
Was the theater full?
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I love shark cheese stuff.
Yes,
so
you
when
do.
the shark does cheesy things, I was like just 100% on board with that. I was laughing through a lot of the movie, and I thought it was really solid. I thought it was exactly what I wanted out of the Meg movie.
When's the next Sharknado come out?
Well, by the time this airs, it will have been last Sunday. I just watched one for Sharknado Week. What? What thing?
You've got empty tanks.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect.
This is fine. So that gravity turn could have waited, maybe. We'd already talked about Santa Jaws.
I was gonna bring him up,
Fortress. That was really good. I watched one yesterday called Frenzy that was essentially like all of the plot elements of The Shallows in a blender with like the end of Jaws.
Okay.
And it still worked out okay. Alright. Nope, those aren't good things.
Don't buy the things! Heat shields! Heat shields!
I was...
I love the
How do
smoke
I kick
trail.
this stuff off? Get off!
Parachute's going! Look at the corkscrew smoke! That's amazing! Also,
why won't this
still
fall
stuck
off?
on? What is happening?
Decouple!
Alright. Testing from 5,000
this?
feet, Space Shark.
We got it. Alright, this is the one. This is the good test. Thunder Levin wrote the Megalodon movie that aired on Monday.
Wait,
He's the scriptwriter for the original Sharknado.
that I knew, because I know you, but there's another Meg movie?
Oh yeah, so this is the Asylum's Megalodon, not the Meg. They've done their own. They didn't do another Mega Shark movie, which they already had a series about. I'm very salty about that. They went, rather than like have the wonderful like stupid ginormousness of Mega Shark, they like went a little bit more hard sci-fi kind of take on the Megalodon.
Have to follow what the real movies are doing.
Well, the real movie isn't that. And the thing is, they do... So there's a shot at the end of the trailer in the Meg that doesn't make it into the movie. Have you seen the trailer?
I don't know. Sure.
There's in the trailer for the Meg, the shark like is coming up under a boat with his mouth open, just like about to swallow the boat whole.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't do that in the trailer, like in the actual movie. It's a cool shot in the trailer, but they're like, well, that would be ridiculous if there was a shark that big. They do actually put that in the Megalodon movie, where he does, like, they do that exact shot. I mean, it might as well have been keyframed from the trailer for the Meg, you know, just with their own... Like, they literally watched it, like, frame for frame. Okay, we've got the boat here. Like, our boat may be a little different. We've got our shark here. Maybe he's a little different, but... We are doing essentially the same exact thing.
Right.
Alright, we're about to hit, we're about to circularize. We're almost, yep. We're gonna get rid of those things, and yeah, we have an orbit.
A lot of stuff went flying off when those went flying off.
Those were our fairings.
Okay.
I think that's what they're called. Or the shell. Anyway.
Yep.
So now we're going to... Just gonna go ahead and get rid of these guys. Okay. First off, why isn't this thing kicking off? What's going on with my... This needs to be down here. This is way all out of whack for some reason. We gotta fix that when we actually go back into the hangar. We want those gone. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's turn retrograde.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see if we make it. Space Shark parallel parks. Beep, beep, beep. Excuse me.
That's
from Nebraska.
Strangely beautiful. From Nebraska? What?
I would assume they don't have very much experience with parallel parking in Nebraska.
Really?
Would you not?
I have no idea what the correlation is there.
They got like big parking lots. They have. Okay, I'm from Florida and I don't have any experience with parallel parking.
Okay. Because you drive to a store and they have their own parking lot?
Yeah, every single one.
It's fair enough. I'm thinking like small town USA where there's like a main street that you parallel park on.
Okay. That does exist here, but I don't like ever go there.
Yes. Not to mention
I would park in the parking lot that's down the street from that and just walk.
My mom's from Nebraska. Her whole family. So
did not mean to that's not where
I was going with that.
Mom.
That's quite alright to make fun of people parallel parking or lack thereof. It's just they're from a fairly urban area, and so in my mind, Nebraska isn't the vast space that
North Dakota. Like what would be on us be on the same page?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think about parking as often as you do, state by state, I guess.
Well, the thing is, like, you live in New York, but you don't actually need to park because you just, I guess,
I have at times.
Subway and stuff.
It's hard to get completely away from it. Now,
we're going to do a night landing.
This is a fairly shallow entry.
Well, we can plan that, hopefully, for
hopefully
our intersect.
It's still a good test, I'm just saying. We might be rocketing straight into Laythe from, like...
I'm going to go ahead and turn on the...
Sure.
Radiators? Oh, that wasn't the radiators.
Well, go ahead and now.
Turn on the radiators and see how much power they use.
I imagine we can slap batteries around Space Shark pretty simply.
Let's see. They are cooling 13%.
All right.
So here we are with all the stuff. Yeah.
Yep. In Atmo.
Currently, yes. This would be an ideal approach. Man, why do you want to go this is clearly not the best profile. Why would you expose yourself like that, Space Shark?
I'm Space Shark. I have a problem exposing myself.
I'm going to turn on RCS to see if we can flip him back around. Just fight him.
It's the problem I've had ever since growing up. I just wanted to expose myself to...
No, but like the aerodynamics there doesn't make sense. Like things usually want to find the lowest aerodynamic profile, and this is like, what if I just like went flat?
Put on a raincoat and go ride the bus.
Gotta make it weird for my cool shark. I have not looked up any information about the atmosphere of Laythe. Have you done any
It's made of bubblegum! No, I haven't looked up anything about the atmosphere of Laythe.
Like, would it be thicker or thinner than Kurt? Because that's also really important to know.
I have no idea. I didn't even think of that. Purple, Laythe. Laythe.
Alright, we're gonna keep flipping.
Yeah, I do not understand what's happening.
As far as why we're flipping, or
yes.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I think it just must be fundamentally unstable. Like there is no like lawn dart position for this thing, so
But doesn't everything eventually have a
maybe, but we're also like passing through sort of multiple layers of atmosphere.
The in-game description says, when Laythe was first discovered, it was not entered in the records because the scientist in charge thought he was looking at Kerbin. Luckily, this error was corrected when a plucky intern informed him that, quote-unquote, telescopes don't work that way. The intern was shortly afterwards promoted and moved to the experimental rocket testing program.
And something's about to blow up.
So there's all kinds of numbers here about atmosphere.
Is it similar?
I'm looking. I have to do it side by side. Okay, so it seems to be less than Kerbin. It's at 0.6 of Kerbin, I think.
Okay, so we might need like more parachutes.
I guess.
I'm really excited with how well this is going.
Yeah, this is When I thought successful test, this is what this is what I imagined.
All right, and we've stopped burning, so we're good. I can open the drogue chutes so they can drogue us around. Space Shark goes home to the desert.
When are those drogue shoots popping?
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other ones though.
Do you have those backwards?
No, the little ones are drogues and the big ones are full on. Now there they go popping.
Oh!
There that piece goes. That's fine. We didn't need that.
Shoot those
there
things
that
like
goes.
like a projectile.
One thing I think I should do is move these like further up.
Yes.
Because we don't... Before we had some cargo bay stuff here, but I can definitely organize this so it drops Space Shark a little flatter. And we'll
Puke out your things. Puke them out.
I'm trying to. There they go. I thought it would get rid of... I thought there was a thing there. Maybe we that's also something we might want to do. And bonk and bonk.
Perfect.
So imagine that, but in the water.
Yeah, that was not great.
Are you going to invest in crypto kitties, Joe?
I don't know what that means.
So, you know how there's like cryptocurrency?
Yes.
Well, it's like that, but with like drawings of cats.
Yes. 100% in.
It uses the blockchain, Joe.
Oh, yes.
It's blockchain cats. They're little cartoon cats. And you can like breed them.
Okay. How do I get into this? I'm in whole hog.
First of all, you have to buy a bunch of another cryptocurrency called Ethereum.
Okay.
And then you can buy the crypto kitties.
Okay.
One of them sold for like $100,000 at auction recently.
The crypto kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which,
no, I want
just
this.
so we're clear, is a digital, like, cat.
Drawing of a cat.
Yes.
Who draws the cats?
The cryptocurrency does. It's a procedurally generated, but each one is unique.
I can't stay away from this now. Good. You forgot to turn your engines on.
Yeah, we're real wobbly right now.
Excellent. Good. I like it. I'm liking this.
Let's
attempt.
revert to launch.
What happened?
I throttled up my engines too slow.
But they should have not. They should.
I don't know why they're starting at 0. That must be a click, like a checkbox I accidentally went in the settings and messed with. Okay, now the key is wrong. I'm hitting D. It was setting us out to ocean. Now it's sending Space Shark this way. What did I do to make that happen, Joe? Wait, where's my pilot? What happened? I had a pilot in here. I had a whole...
Okay, let's think.
Is it this? Okay, is it because I didn't have a pilot that it was reverting to using the Probodyne?
Probably. I mean, that's what it would have to do.
Okay, who was our pilot? It was Edley, right?
Yes.
I don't know why. I guess he was like, no, I don't want to go. I don't... I
No,
thought
saying
if you
when
had a
did
pilot initially, it would sort of make that part of your main setup, but I guess not. All right.
At least clapping. Apparently that's helping.
That's correct now. Literally, that was it.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I guess I'm trying to figure out how that works.
I think I know.
What's your theory? My theory is that like without a pilot, it reverts to the RCS, and the RCS is oriented differently from the capsule.
Yeah. RCS though, no.
Not RCS, but what do you call it? The Probodyne.
Probodyne. Yes, that was my theory too. Also, when we
SAS.
changed the decoupler, for whatever reason, that toggled the capsule to be anew, and when they're fresh and you have a Probodyne, I guess a pilot isn't automatically put in.
Fair enough.
This is my theory.
All right, where's Laythe at? Where do we have to go to get to Laythe? Jool, Drez. Elu. Okay, it's closer in, I guess. Eve. Do we have Laythe? Does Laythe exist?
Laythe is a moon, right?
Is it?
Yes.
Of what?
I believe Jool.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's this one. Laythe, there we go. Set as target, I guess.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. Now all we have to do is the part where we fly the spaceship. I've never been to Jool. I have no idea even like how to plan a maneuver with Jool.
It's the same exact thing as everything else.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You have a target. Yeah, I forget how to do this, but it's the same as going to any other target. What's general relativity?
So general relativity is the one that he developed later. The first theory of relativity that Einstein developed was special relativity. So he said, if you're traveling real fast already, like you're traveling close to the speed of light, here's what that looks like, but only for like if the frames are fixed. So if you're traveling at a fixed speed near the speed of light, this is what that looks like. And it took him another like 10 years to figure out like how to add in acceleration to that. And that was the general theory of relativity.
That's my favorite flat Earth proof. Be like, here's footage of a guy in a motorcycle. GoPro cams. So I'm like, now let's travel 67,000 miles an hour. And they just show us sitting there. It's like, see guys how stupid that is?
Well, we passed it. That's fine though.
Remember when the Apollo astronauts overslept by a day and landed their burns?
They didn't send them on a 200-day journey either.
Let's just contemplate that this pilot has not pooped in 200 days.
Maybe he's just getting steadily thinner.
Yeah, what the hell? We have to sit here for 31 minutes?
Well, no, we're fast forwarding at 4x speed, so we have to sit here for 7-ish minutes?
This can't be the way to do this. I don't think we're doing this right. This game moves. They need more warping. This is coming from someone who never cared about warping. But it never occurred to me that you'd have to do a 30-minute burn. I don't even physics warp, so I'd have to sit there for 30 minutes.
At that point, you would physics warp, though, Joe. That's the thing. You definitely would.
Guess.
You just had a summer sausage. I haven't had a summer sausage in like 2 years. I realize they're expensive though, and people keep stocking the beef ones, which are disgusting.
Which ones do you like?
The mixture of beef and pork, because it has like more fat in it.
Yes. We've gone from Joe and Al play games to Joe wants to devour Al's soul and convert it into in his body and excrete it so that Albert can never feel joy again. All this time, not pooping the entire time.
Stop making me think about pooping. I kind of do need to right now. It's rude. I'm gonna, as soon as we get this orbit circularized, I have to go to the bathroom. And there we go, circular. Oh, okay. Wow, that's quite the... I tried to get us centered up, and we're still a little bit off of that.
Yep. 164? Oh, God, we're going the wrong way. I don't think we
might not be the end of the world. I do have to poop. I'll be right back. If we're ending, then we'll just end it after I get back. So here we are. Oh, we can see Jool.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool. Jool. We have 1,800 liquid fuel. Man, this is interesting. So we're going to have to...
Can we just clip...
Well, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so we can change this to 180 degrees instead of 164, right? That's important.
Yes.
And then bring our orbit in, and yeah, I guess just
Crash into Laythe.
wrong way into the atmosphere of Laythe. Maybe that'll do it. It'll definitely bring us in closer.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's going to have to wait till next week.
Yes.
We got here.
Look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to put it back here so we can even... look at that. We got Jool here and the sun here, and clearly our orbit is not as good as I had hoped, but they ought to... if somebody's in the comments has a way to definitively like get in sort of the parallel orbit between the sun and the planet every time, I would like to hear it, like numbers wise, beyond just trying to eyeball it like I did, because I clearly did it wrong. But Space Shark is almost home.
Space Shark!
If he doesn't die. But we're going to cut it off there for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, consider supporting us over on Patreon. We really helps us make the cool things that we like to make. And we're over there at patreon.com/humanechoes. Also, like and subscribe to this video, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye!